Hi library friends, this is Miss Lian from the Huntley Area Public Library. We're back with another fun craft video. Today we're going to be painting and making a pulled string artwork, so let's get into the video. Supplies you'll need for today's craft. You'll need a hair tie if you have long hair. You'll need an apron or an old t-shirt. You'll need some white paper. So I have construction paper. It is a little thicker than printing paper because we're going to be using paint today. You're going to need some yarn and some scissors to cut the yarn. And then you're going to need some paint. I have acrylic paint with me today. So I have a yellow and a black. You can use any paint or you can use ink and water. It's just a little messier. And then you're going to need 2 disposable cups so you can throw them away after you are done. So I got my apron and my hair pulled back. First, what you're going to need to do is grab some yarn, and you're going to want to make the yarn maybe an arm length, and you're going to want to cut 2 pieces out of it. So you might want to do a little longer than an arm length. You don't want too long of a piece. Okay, and then we're done with the scissors and the yarn. And then you're gonna grab your disposable cups. And I got my yellow and my black paint. So you're gonna pour just a little bit of the yellow and the black paint. You don't need that much of the paint. You just need it to be able to coat the yarn. So maybe a little bit bigger than a quarter size. Then same thing with your black. Now if you don't want to get paint on your hands, I would recommend some gloves because this is going to get a little bit messy with your hands. Come out, black paint. Alright, we're just going to put the yarn into the paint, just like that. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to kind of coat the yarn with the paint. So you're going to want to mix the paint around in the yarn. Or if you got all the paint on your hands, you're just going to want to mix it around your hands. Now parents, this is going to get messy, so if you prefer putting down newspapers so that your kids don't ruin any nice tables, I would recommend that. You're going to want to coat this yarn really generously. You might want to even squirt a little bit more in your hand, just so that you know that the yarn is coated really nicely. Alright, so we got the black done. Let me wash my hands and I'll be right back. I'm back. So now what we're going to do is coat the yarn in the yellow paint now. So do the same thing. Grab the paint, mix it up in your hand, make sure you coat all of that yarn. So if you want, you could just pull the yarn through some paint in your fingers, and then you might want to grab some more. Now I don't mind getting a little messy, but you can wear gloves if you would like to wear gloves. And that looks pretty good. Alright, so before I wash my hands, I'm going to put down the yellow string first, because if I put down the black string, then it's going to overdo the yellow. So you're going to want to do your lighter color first. So what you're going to do is grab both ends of the string, and then you're just going to want to plop the string down wherever you want it to. Just like that. And then you're gonna go wash your hands. Alright, so my hands are washed. What you're gonna wanna do is place another sheet of paper on top of your yarn. And then you're gonna press down. And now you're gonna take that little yarn that's hanging off of it. You're gonna wanna take this little yarn that's hanging out of it, and you're gonna wanna press down on your yarn and your paper. Just like that. Put the yarn back in the cup. And then we're gonna open it up. And there we go. We got our first yarn done. So what you can do is use your fingers. If there's the extra paint, you can just kind of smudge it together. You don't want a clump of paint in your artwork. Or you can take a brush if you want to be a little neater. But I don't mind, so I'm just going to use my fingers. Alright, now we got our first string done. We're going to grab our black string and put it on, and then put the paper on again, and then pull again. So you want to grab your black string. Again, you're going to grab both ends of the string. You're just going to plop it down wherever you want. Make sure one string end is a little bit longer. And then plop your paper right on top. Now I use some wipes to wipe my palm of my hand that I'm going to be pressing down on the paper so I don't get any paint on the back side of it. And now you're going to press down again. And the trick is, wherever you're going to be pulling the string first, you want to look at where the string is. Wherever you're going to be pulling it first, you're going to be holding that end down first. So we're going to hold that down and start pulling the string. And now you're going to see that there is some yellow on that black string. That's totally okay. If we did the black first, all you would probably see is black. But since we did the yellow first, you get a really nice yellow and black. Now what you can do is you could add another color if you have it. I'm going to go see if I have another color with me today. Now this doesn't have to be perfect, but it looks pretty nice, right? So I'm gonna go see if I have another color and we'll be right back. So it does look like I got another color. So what we're gonna do is grab another cup and cut another string and we'll be right back. So it does look like I got another color. So what we're gonna do is grab another cup and cut another string and we'll be right back. Alright, so we got the blue all coated. Now what we're going to do again, grab both ends, then place the blue wherever you would like. I'm gonna go wash my hands really quick and I'll be right back. Alright, so I am back. So I got the blue string on. We're gonna place the other sheet of paper right on top. Press down. And then hold the side that we're gonna be pulling first. Grab the string and start pulling. Alright, so we got the blue all done. Gonna drop it in its cup. Grab some white. Wipe off my hand just a little bit. And then open that up. And there we go. I will recommend doing lighter colors first and then doing the darker color on top of it, because as you can see, the black is kind of mixing with the blue a little bit too much. And then remember, you want to smear that little block in the middle. And then you're all done. Now you can frame this if you would like, or you can just hang the paper on your wall, and then you have your homemade artwork. It doesn't always turn out like this. I did another one and it looks like this one. Decorate your house with your own paintings that you made. So depending on how you place the yarn on the paper and how hard you press one of your hands down, or how much paint you have on the yarn, it'll go from this to this. If you put less paint on your yarn, it's gonna turn out looking like this, which is actually pretty cool. And then if you put more paint, you'll get this one, which is also another awesome way of yarn pulling. Thanks for watching. Make sure you log on to huntleylibrary.org for all your digital content you have access to with your library card. And don't forget, starting July 6th, we're opening for holds only, no appointment needed. We ask you to not browse and to wear a mask and to make sure you're social distancing. We'll see you then. Stay safe. Bye.